to my channel. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to focus on hip mobility and hips. So if you have a strap, that would work really well. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel. So that's an option as well. And then for blocks are super helpful if you have them. If not, sometimes you can use like thick books and tape them to keep them together. If you don't have blocks or books, that's okay too. It just sometimes it helps you get a little bit more into some of the postures. So today, bring your strap with you. We're going to start on our backs, or if you're using a towel, just bring it near you. And then slowly start to make your way all the way down to the mat. Release your arms by your side, release your legs, release your head, your neck, your shoulders. Start to focus on your breath. Focus on every inhale, every exhale. Maybe you start to notice your thoughts. And that's okay. So acknowledge them. Let them flow through your mind. Be aware of them, and then let them go. Meditation is a practice of being with your thoughts and being with yourself. So once you have a reoccurring meditation practice, maybe every day or twice a day, you start to realize those thoughts eventually start to disappear. And then that's when you can really tap into meditation and getting deeper into that side of things. But until that moment becomes clear, sitting with your thoughts is so powerful because you start to understand who you are more, what your brain is thinking about, what you're using all of your attention, all of your energy towards throughout the day when you have all these thoughts, but you're just not aware of them. So this practice of laying on your mat and just noticing, and that's it, no judgment, just noticing, is so powerful when it comes to just getting more clear on who you are, what your mind is thinking about. Your next inhale here, start to stretch your fingertips towards the top of your mat. Point your toes towards the bottom of your mat. Take a big inhale, big stretch. Point your toes, stretch your fingers. Exhale, take a bend into your knees. Bring your knees in towards your chest. You can grab opposite elbows, opposite wrists around your legs. You can rock from side to side, massaging out your lower back. See if you can tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your body all the way down to the mat. Release your legs, release your from here, take a bend into your right knee and grab onto your strap, and then bring the strap to the bottom of your foot, around where your toes are meeting your foot. And then from here, slowly start to stretch the bottom of your foot towards the ceiling. You can grab onto the strap with your hands, so have one side of the strap in your right hand, one side of the strap in your left hand, and then slowly just start to stretch the bottom of your foot towards the ceiling. You can point your toes towards your forehead. Try to ground your left leg down to the mat, ground your hips down to the mat. You can bend into your elbows. Breathe into your right hip. Our hips hold so much tension, so much memory, so much tightness, so it's so important to really start working into your hips, especially before or morning, before your day, or before you go to bed, just to, you might have picked up stuff maybe just during that day that you need to release. It could be things from years and years ago. A memory might pop up into your head that you didn't think about in so long. So just observing, being the observer here, and noticing any sensations you're feeling throughout your body. The more we can release things and let them go, the lighter we'll be walking throughout life, and the more we'll be able to be a part of our community and help people and be there for ourselves. So it's such good work, and you're doing it, you're in it, you're taking the time to be here, and it's going to be so beneficial in the long run. So just keep breathing here. Take one more inhale. Exhale, you can bring the strap into your right hand and then slowly start to release your right foot down towards the right side of your mat. You can bend into your knee if that feels good for you. You can keep your legs straight. If you have a block or a book and you want to bring it underneath your right knee or your right heel, you can do that too, just to help your body relax into it a little bit more. And you can stretch your left fingertips towards the left side of your mat. If you want to work into your neck a little bit, you can shift your gaze towards the left side of your mat, dropping your chin to your left shoulder. Breathe into your right hip. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, slowly start to bring your right foot back up towards center. And then on the exhale, we're just going to go a couple inches to your left, so you start to feel it all along your IT band. You can bring your left hand to grab onto the strap, pull your toes and your foot a little bit closer towards you and just almost move your foot a couple inches to the left. You'll start to feel it all in your hip, along your IT band, all up and down the right side of your leg. You can stretch your right fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Breathe into this area. Sometimes it can be super intense. You might need to back off a little bit. Just listen to your body. Can you pull your foot a little bit closer towards your head? One more inhale here. Exhale, release your right foot all the way down to the left side of your mat. You can keep a bend into your elbow. You can bend into your knee. You can bring the block underneath your right knee or your right foot on this side. And just come into a twist here. So you might want to shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more. You might want to stretch your right fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Bring your chin towards your right shoulder. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, slowly start to bring your right foot back up towards center. Pull your toes towards your head one last time. And then exhale, slowly release your right foot all the way down to the mat. Release your arms by your side. Notice your legs here. Does your right leg feel a little bit longer? Does your right leg feel a little bit loose now? Does it feel not as tight around your hip area? And slowly start to shift your attention to your left leg. How does your left leg feel? And then from here, you can grab your strap once again and take a bend into your left knee this time. And start to bring the bottom of your foot towards the ceiling. You can bring the strap underneath the bottom of your left foot this time, or your towel, and then start to stretch the bottom of your foot towards the ceiling. Grab the strap in opposite hands. So bring your left hand and your right hand to grab onto the strap. Push your spine down towards the mat and breathe here. Can you move your foot a little bit closer towards your head? Can you point your toes a little bit more towards your forehead? Keep breathing. Where do you feel it most in this posture? Where do you need to breathe? Where do you need your attention to be? exhale, exhale completely. Don't try to hold on to any part of your breath, just completely empty. It's releasing the tension. The more we hold on to the exhale and not exhale all the way, it'll be harder to release completely and let everything go. So when we exhale here, focus on completely exhaling all the way. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, bring the strap into your left hand this time. Reach your right fingertips towards the right side of your mat and slowly just start to open your left foot towards the left side of your mat. You can start to take a bend into your elbow, a bend into your left knee. Hopefully the block or the book is still there that you used, and you can release your left leg down to the mat. If you feel any sharp sensations or any type of pain, go back a little bit. Maybe bend into your knee a little bit more. You can go back up a little bit more, releasing some of the tension in your hip or your knee. You can pull up on the strap a little bit more, so bring your hand closer towards your body. We don't ever want anything to be painful here. Discomfort is okay, right? We're trying to breathe into the discomfort and breathe into any sensations we're feeling. But once you start feeling pain or a pinching sensation that's painful, you're gonna back out of this stretch a little bit more. So let's do your body. Can you point your toes closer towards your left ear? Keep breathing. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, slowly start to bring your left foot back up high towards center, and you're gonna switch your hands. So bring your right hand to the strap this time and slowly starting to lower your left leg all the way down. Nope, come back. We're gonna focus on the IT band first. So you can start to move your left foot a little bit towards the right side of your mat and notice your hip all the way to your ankle might start to light up here. You can try to pull your foot a little bit closer towards your head. Notice that sensation all up and down your left leg. Keep breathing here. Let the exhale out all the way. One more inhale here. Exhale, slowly start to release your left leg down to the left side of your mat, coming into that twist. Hopefully your block is still there. You can move your block so it's underneath your knee, releasing your left leg down as much as you want here. You can keep a bend in your right elbow. You can bend into your left knee if needed. Stretch your left fingertips towards the left side of your mat. You can drop your chin to your left shoulder. Notice your left hip. Notice your spine. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Slowly start to bend into your left knee, bring your left foot back up towards the center of your mat. Pull your foot one more time towards your head, and then exhale, release your left leg all the way down to the mat. Release your strap, release your arms, and just notice your legs. And from here, just moving your props to the side, you can release your strap to the side of your mat as well. And just come into a quick Savasana here. You're releasing your ankles, releasing your wrists, release your hips, your spine, your shoulders, your neck, your head. From here, take a bend into your knees. Preparing for bridge pose here. So you're bringing your heels towards your body so that you can touch them with your fingertips. And then from here, we're gonna do a more less intense bridge pose at first, just to work with our hips a little bit more. So you can bring your block right underneath your hips. And there's a couple different settings. So you can start on the lowest setting, you can go to the medium setting, or if you feel like you want to here, you can go to the highest setting. And just release into this posture. So this is for your hips, just releasing your lower back, just starting to get into your hips a little bit more. So you can release your arms down by your side once you bring the block underneath you. If you feel like this might be a little too easy for you and you can do a little bit more, you can release your feet down to the mat, you can release your arms. And just start to breathe into this, breathe into your lower back, breathe into your hips. You can try to bring your feet, the bottoms of your feet to touch, coming into more of a butterfly here, trying to open up the inside of your legs, the inside of your hips, and your lower back. Notice your breath. And see if you can really start to release. Can you start to notice those parts of your hip or the parts of your lower back that might not want to relax, that might be holding on to tension? That's okay, just to notice is good. And just keep breathing into those areas, telling your body you're safe to relax, this is a safe space, you can release the tension. It's just me taking care of my body, and it's time to release. It's time to let go. And exhale, let it all go. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, let it all go. Slowly start to bring the bottoms of your feet back down to the mat. You can remove the block from underneath you. Let's release one vertebrae at a time. So see if you can really make that spine to mat connection. Can you drop one vertebrae at a time all the way down to the mat? Release your knees, move them from side to side. And from here, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself one big hug, so grab opposite elbows, opposite wrists. You can rock from side to side. And then just release your legs to the right side of your mat. You can bring your left or your right hand to rest on top of your legs. Reach your left fingertips towards the left side of your mat. You can shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more, dropping your left ear down to the mat. You can move your chin towards your left shoulder. Breathe into this twist here. One more inhale on this side. Exhale, slowly start to bring your knees back in towards your chest. Give your body one big hug here. Grab opposite elbows, opposite wrists. Pull your knees in towards your chest. You can rock from side to side on your lower back. And then exhale, coming into a twist in the opposite direction. Release your knees towards your left shoulder. Reach your right fingertips towards the right side of your mat. You can shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more. Release your chin towards your right shoulder. Take one more inhale on this side. Exhale, release. Slowly start to bring your knees back in towards your chest. Let's come into happy baby, stretching the bottoms of your feet towards the ceiling. Pull your knees in towards your shoulders. You can bend into your elbows here, pulling your knees towards the outside of your shoulders. At the same time, you're pushing the bottoms of your feet towards the ceiling and you're pushing your tailbone down to the mat. Can you connect your spine completely down to the mat? And you tuck your chin in towards your chest. Drop your shoulders down to the mat. Breathe. One more inhale here. Let's stay for the exhale. Exhale it all out. And slowly start to release your feet. Let's bring both of our feet down to the mat. Once again, preparing for bridge bridge pose. This time we're going to actually go into bridge pose, so you can bring your fingers so they can touch your heels, bring your feet in towards your body. You can place your palms down to the mat. Then on your next inhale here, start to lift your hips up high towards the ceiling. Engage your glutes, engage your core, engage your legs. Maybe you can push your hips up a little bit higher towards the ceiling. One more inhale here. Exhale, we're going to lower one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down towards the mat. Can you make that total spine to mat connection? And just move your knees from side to side. And bring your feet back down to the mat. Let's take figure 4 on our back. So you can bring your left foot to your right thigh, and you can stay here, maybe pushing your left hand into your left knee, starting to push your left knee towards the back of your mat. If you want a little bit more, you can lift your right leg up off the mat. Interlace your fingers around your right thigh, pull your left ankle towards your right shoulder. Keeping your spine down to the mat, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Breathe here. It is so important to take this time during our days, during our lives, to just slow down and just notice your mind, notice your body. Life is so chaotic at times. There's so much us as humans we have to do. We have our list throughout our day that we have to get done. We have our jobs, our family, so much going on that it's so important to take this time for yourself, for your body, just to relax and to be okay with relaxing. Right? Because sometimes the more we just charge through life, or the more we get things done or achieve goals, which is so needed, but sometimes we get stuck in that pattern and we forget how to relax, and we forget how to be with our bodies. And that's when stress starts to happen. That's when our bodies start to break down, because they're like, hey, you forgot about me. You need me to achieve all these goals, so come back to taking care of me. And sometimes it's a small little sign, like an ache or a pain, and sometimes if we don't pay attention to that, it can get more and more intense, and in the long run, it's not going to be beneficial for our bodies. So taking this time out of your day to just be with yourself and be with your body it's so needed. So you're doing so good, and give yourself some love here for being open to taking this time and for carving it out of your day, because I know it's not easy, but you did it. And notice how you feel after the practice, and say, maybe this is for me, or maybe it's not. But just noticing how your body's feeling today is so beneficial and so good for your body in the long run. So take one more breath on this side. Let's say for the exhale, and then from here, we're going to come into a little bit of a twist in this supine pigeon. So if you have your right foot down to the floor, let's pick it up, and you're slowly going to release both of your legs to the right side of your mat, but you're keeping your legs in a figure 4 position. So seeing if you can bring the bottom of your right foot down to the mat outside of your mat, and releasing the right side of your right knee down to the mat as well, but keeping your knee bent, keeping your leg in the same exact position that they were, and you're just releasing them down towards the right side of your mat. And seeing if you can keep your shoulder blades down to the mat. Can you stretch your left fingertips towards the left side of your mat? If you want to shift your gaze here, you can release your shoulder or your chin to your left shoulder. Keep breathing. Notice your left hip. Take one more inhale. Let's stay for the exhale. Let it all go. And slowly start to bring your knees back up towards the ceiling. You can release your left foot, the bottom of your left foot back down to the mat. Move your knees from side to side, releasing out your lower back. And let's take the opposite side here. So start to take a bend into your right knee this time. Bring your right ankle to rest on your left thigh. You can start by staying here. If you want a little bit more, you can move your left foot a little bit closer towards your body. You can bring your right hand to push your right knee towards the back of your mat, but keeping in mind your hips. Keep your hips down to the mat. Sometimes bringing your left hand to your left hip might help a little bit. You want to grab underneath your left thigh. You can start to pull your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Notice your right knee. If you start to feel any pain, go out, release. Go back a little bit further. And just focus on how your body's feeling. Deep breathing here. The practice of breathing through discomfort in these poses directly correlates to life. When you start to feel anxious or stressed, or you feel like your heart's going 100 miles an hour, just see if you can notice this first. That's the first step. Notice, okay, I'm not feeling well. This situation I'm in is making me really anxious, really stressed. And then notice, can I focus on my breath? Can I be in this discomfort of not feeling safe, right? But if you're in an unsafe situation, obviously get yourself out of it. But if you're in a situation where you know you're safe in your surroundings, but you're having a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and you need to come internal, just focus on your breath, and eventually, through practice of breathing through discomfort, you'll start to be able to slow down your breath and start to be able to be like, okay, I can handle these situations. I can sit in this stressful situation and internally it's not moving me. I'm staying strong through this. So this directly correlates to life in those moments when you're having a hard time or having stress and you need to just come internally. So powerful in so many ways. Let's take one more inhale here. Stay Breathe for the exhale. And then let's come into that twist on this side. So keeping your legs where they are, slowly release your legs towards the left side of your mat, bringing the bottom of your right foot all the way down to the floor. Reaching your right fingertips towards the right side of your mat. Can you shimmy your shoulders underneath you a little bit more? Release your chin to your right shoulder. Just breathe here. Notice your right hip. Keep breathing into your right hip. Letting your body know it's okay to relax. It's okay to let go. You're safe. Take one more inhale here. Stay for the exhale. And slowly start to come back up to center. And release your right foot back down to the mat. Move your knees from side to side. Releasing your hips. And slowly just starting to release your body down to Savasana. If you need any other postures, you're welcome to take them now. If you're ready for Savasana, slowly starting to lower your feet down to the mat, your arms down to the mat. And just releasing your body completely down to the mat, noticing your hips. Noticing your lower back, your spine. Those are all parts of the body that we really got to focus on today. With our last couple of minutes together, I want us to think of something you're super grateful for. Something in your life that it could be super small, it could be super big, just something you're super grateful for, and just sit with it. Envision it, be with it, and let's end Savasana in that way. Please stay in Savasana for however long you may need today. It was my pleasure being able to guide you this evening. The love, the light, and the spirit in me honors and respects the love, the light, and the spirit in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you for flowing with me. Appreciate you. You are needed. Mahalo.